All right. So look at the lovely weather here. I thought I might as well do a video from this spot. I was initially going to do a video about the watchdog with the intelligence agency called TET's response to my complaint over PET and FE, the Danish intelligence agencies, where I have to whom I have written a complaint over the systematic human rights abuses and violations of the PET law. And the watchdog, as suspected, of course, didn't find anything, and there's some funny legalities within their ability to even investigate complaints. But this is something that I'll get much more into in my next video. But needless to say, the outcome as is I predicted. But instead, I need to talk about my personal situation, quite a personally thing actually. Just a week ago, last Sunday, my dad died. I had been estranged from him because I didn't want to accept that he couldn't, or my family couldn't, talk to me in anything relating the program in direct terms, and I thought that was a complete sellout. On that basis, I chose not to have contact, and apparently he had become really ill. And I wasn't told about his lung cancer to one day before he died. Doesn't matter whose fault that was, but needless to say, that is a really shitty situation. And I obviously wanted to have time with him before he passed, but I was denied that. So, in light of this happening in our family's life, I have decided to take contact with my sisters and my mother and try to re-establish contact regardless of the situation that I'm always talking about in these videos. And obviously I know how intelligence agencies and states, and in cases like these where the state's interests are involved at the very highest level, they always try to use your family against you. And that is why one of the reasons also why I didn't want to have contact with them. But obviously, as this has been going on since 2008 at least, and nothing is changing, and nothing will probably ever change in any real sense, especially in the climate that we live in. So I have decided to re-establish that contact, and already, as you well know, they are trying to sabotage this contact by claiming that I'm having all kinds of weird ideas and opinions and blame and just a whole plethora of things that I don't actually know any specifics of, but I obviously know kind of what they are doing, and they're just doing anything to create strife between me and my family, and to sabotage this reconnection between myself and my family, both in England and in Denmark. And that is why I'm doing this video, to let them, as well as everybody else, know you can only judge me for what I personally do and say in real life. You cannot believe anything that these government and intelligence agencies are claiming. For God's sake, they have been claiming that I'm the most prolific sex criminal the world has ever seen, without there ever being a single case that they could actually indict me for, without me ever being charged or prosecuted, let alone convicted. So everybody knows that they systematically lie, cheat and steal. They do anything and everything to sabotage everything that I do in my life. They are always running character assassination campaigns on my character, and this has been seen over and over again. Every time I try to do something which involves other people, they quickly revert to this kind of behavior, where they're claiming that I'm thinking or saying this, that or the other, or that I'm doing this, that or the other, without actually providing any material evidence to anything that they claim, other than their own propaganda campaigns, of course. And this is complete and utter fabrications, and obviously that's why you should only listen and judge upon what you witness for yourself, not what you're told by this conglomerate of states and intelligence agencies, because obviously they have such a vested interest in me being completely and utterly isolated, and they do not want me to re-establish contact with anyone. I can't do fight sports, let alone have contact with my family. So this is why they're doing what they're doing, and please just judge me upon what I do and say in real life, and not what government tells you that I'm saying, doing or thinking in their complete upside down clown world.